Hello YouTube, I got another banger today for you guys. We are going to be watching my Eternity rank up game. I'm hoping that by watching my gameplay, me pointing out my mistakes, and watching how I adapted to some unforeseen circumstances, you guys will be able to learn a lot and hopefully improve your own gameplay as well. As for the unforeseen circumstances, you're just going to have to watch and see what I mean. Sorry for how nasally I sound today, I'm sick, so. But yeah, let's go on to the VOD review.
Huh?
That, yes, that's a Punisher. And this is the beginning of very possibly the strangest game of Marvel Rivals I've ever played. Yeah, so how am I supposed to anticipate that this spot is actually bad and that a Punisher is gonna fly out of the sky to come shotgun me to death? Something I've never encountered before in Marvel Rivals. But, you know, we persevere. Oh, I clicked it for fun. I wasted my jump there. I should be holding it there. But the cloak and dagger ult goes out, so I can play in that. Get a pick on the rocket. I ulted way too late here. So we don't have a support ult for this. So we're forced to just kind of play cautiously around corners. And at this point, I'm gonna be so real, I actually don't know where he is. I think I realized at this point that he's up on this building height, but at first I thought he was directly above me on one of these rooftops. Where his team was playing before, they're playing this rooftop. I assumed he was up here. That actually was not the case. And so because of that, I actually ended up positioning pretty badly into this. Running back to try to help my Iron Man. As Punisher tries to shotgun him down. Oh yeah, this part was really funny. I started gaslighting them. I was like, you're so much better. You're so good at this game. You are better than this guy. You're gonna win. You win those. And then he killed him. Gaslighting works. Yeah, a lot of this has just been like isolating and punishing the people that are overextending. Because Venom will dive in very, very, very deep and he won't always get out. Yeah, we hit a big eye that got us 3 kills, so we, like, end the fight before it starts. And I just ride the guard to victory. My job is so hard. Look at this amazing gameplay. I see Venom looking, so I start backing up. I place my shift on the corner, and then I just start backing up around this corner, and hopefully try to push him off, which forces him to use his swing to get back out. I pop my ult here to save the tank. I see him critical for a very long time, and I know that I am going to struggle to heal him with the Groot walls, so I pop this to save him. But actually looking back, there is this small little crevice that I could have healed him through. And looking at his health, I think I could have saved him without the ultimate. And then I would have had ult for this ult. Oh god, the Venom's just on me. I don't think I get out of that. Yeah, unfortunate. I used my jump once again, being a bit loosey-goosey with my jump uses right now, and I think that's getting me killed. The thing with Venom too is once he hits this ability, Venom is a pretty hard invisible encounter because even if you jump away from him, as long as he presses this ability, he knows where you are. Your invisibility doesn't work. It can still help you to like move around, but don't think you're gonna be able to escape him. So I want you guys to notice how I don't immediately jump through the portal with my team. Because although, yes, my tanks are there, so it's not like it's entirely safe. Do you see how Venom immediately jumps and looks at us? He's already on us. If I jump through the portal here, I am stuck with this Venom on me. Even if I push him away like I do here, it's like much more difficult to get away from him. So what I do is I heal my tanks while I can from a distance. As I'm about to jump through, I see the Venom. We push the Venom, and then I use my jump to walk into a position they won't expect me in. Because when you think, oh, the healer's walking through the portal, you expect them to be near the portal. So what I did is I walked to a completely different position with a slight high ground. Groot does walk at me, but I have my jump again, and my tanks are able to push him back off. Unfortunately, a wipe is a good Groot ult, so you know, do what you gotta do. Cloak and Dagger ulti's out, so even though Venom's on me, I'm not very scared. Now I'm forced to kind of run away. But Hella's 1 HP. Good peel. And then I'm forced to pop ult. And we start cleaning him up. Let's go to Iron Man ulti. I think we shut down that Luna ult. Good stuff. So I jump to get away from this Venom, but I quickly realize that he's on my Cloak and Daggers, so I turn back around to help her. But now I'm far enough away from him that he can't even hit me. Oh, it's Luna now, my bad. She swapped off. Yeah, I know Venom is in the spawn and that my Iron Man just respawned, so I come back to help him out. Because otherwise, Venom just gets a stagger here. My co-healer unfortunately dies, but I'm able to save myself with my jump out of the Venom ult. My Luna doesn't heal me, and then I can't heal her because I'm low HP, unfortunately. I was stuck at very low HP for a very long time. So I was put in this situation where I had to pick to either risk my life or try to save her. But, oh no, she just got 2-shot by Punisher shotgun. Even if I heal her here, I don't save her. But I live. And then I have my shield. Yay. I place my shift on that door so they have to stop peeking it or just take free damage. What do I ult here? My Luna's getting dove. I think I got scared because the Hella's looking at me. And I know that Hella can 2-tap me. So as soon as I took a tick from the Hella, I just did it. Even though I realistically don't think I needed to pop this here. I think if I back up and I play more of a smarter position, like maybe back with my Luna, or even down in this low ground to my right, I think I don't need to pop this here. This is a tough spot. I think I made a lot of mistakes here. I jump up to the high ground. This is a pretty good spot. We can't kill Punisher because he's in his invis ult. He's not looking at me, luckily, so I jump up onto the high ground, and as soon as I turn back around, my Luna's dead to the ult. And then I die to Hella ult. Yeah, I think this is one of those situations where because I popped my ult early, it costed us. Because as soon as it was out, our 2 DPS popped theirs, and I mean, what do we do? And that was round, unfortunately. So I did genuinely cost us that round, but don't worry, guys. We start figuring it out. I mean, it's okay to make mistakes. Like in the end, I made a lot of mistakes that round, as you guys saw. But we still pull this together. I still rank up. You're not going to find a perfect player unless you go look at the pro leagues. And even then, the pros make mistakes too. But as long as you can recognize those mistakes and you keep pushing to pursue that perfection, I know you guys can go a long way. Venom is in, and so is Punisher. Rather than backing up, this behind me is like a straight line. Right, let me show you guys. If you have to back up this way, all you can do is S key and try to like wiggle a little bit until you get to this corner. Right? Your other choices are maybe this corner. This one, depending on where they are, has pretty instant cover. Those are like a couple different angles you can play as a healer. So judging by the situation, Venom's in. My whole team is starting to back up, but I don't want to give up space. I want to like hold space. And my tank ends up, I think, doing the same. So from here, I can see everybody. Everybody's pretty lined up, but I'm also pretty damn safe because the rest of the team is actually to my right now. So the only person that I can see is their Venom. Look, I'm completely safe from this Hella unless she walks all the way over here. And if she does that, she's way overextended. Their Groot's still over here and their healers are still on cars. So at this point, Venom is completely like untargetable by the rest of his team. For me, I can see my whole team and I can see the Venom and nobody else. I'm safe from everyone else. My tank walks back up. I actually was kind of scared by how far back they started going because I was going to be stuck here alone. Right, I'll have my jump to get back, but my tank very quickly turned back around and started taking space when the Venom came out. And look at that! Still a good spot. So the pressure is back on now. Venom is back in. I turn for my Moon Knight, but my Psylocke unfortunately dies in their backline. I think I try to back up here. I think I realized I'm way too far forward. I missed the push, unfortunately. I realized I'm way too far forward, so I used my jump to reposition. I really encourage players to use Invis or someone like Loki if you're trying to learn healer, because they're very forgiving in their positioning. The jump is an escape. If you make a positioning error, you have a get out of jail free card. If you're on someone like Luna, it's a bit harder to get out. Ideally, you don't want to be using your jump for positioning errors, but it is there if you need it. So I unfortunately could not save my Luna. Sorry, Luna. I get my jump, so I'm able to get away, heal myself a little. I think that's point 1 though. Yeah, they capped there. I think we just gotta find our footing again, back up a little bit. Restabilize and all that stuff. Groot is one of the most vulnerable tanks out there. If you see a Groot, pull that bitch. Especially, like, look, he's completely isolated from his team right now because our Psylocke is ulting his backline. This man is free as fuck. So I pull him in and hope that we're able to catch him out here. I don't think we're able to, but almost every time I see this Groot, I'm gonna look at him. Unfortunately, I get 2-tapped by the Punisher. That shotgun is... I've never seen a Punisher use a shotgun like this. It was definitely something I had to adjust around. But I started really figuring it out after this. So what happened is, our backline's getting dove a lot, so we actually go Rocket instead. And I know this might seem a bit weird for the comp. I don't recommend going Rocket if you don't have the infinite ammo team up, but in this specific situation, it was a healer that would allow him to not die. So all we have to do now is play our lives. He can heal himself, and he can get out of most situations if he's getting dove. Me on Invis Woman, I can also get out of most situations. So the goal now is we don't die. All right, here I pop for Hela. Much better than earlier. And as soon as I pop, because I know that my teammates inside the ultimate are gonna be okay, and I also know that there are teammates behind me that I did not pop the ultimate on, I immediately turn around to help them. I want them to be able to make it into the ultimate. I think I make another positioning error here. I walk a little bit too far forward, and then I see that my tanks are both suddenly back here, so I'm like, oh, get me out of here. And then I back up. As soon as I realize that my tanks have given up this space, I know I'm now in danger here. When I'm here and my tanks are here, it's fine because we have this space. As soon as my Strange walks around this rock in my vision, I'm thinking, oh, this is bad. I'm now in the front line somehow, so I get out. Some positioning errors are okay. That's why we have the jump. We're here to learn, not to be perfect. So the goal right now is literally don't let Punisher 2-tap me and don't let Venom tickle my asshole with his tendrils. Alright, so. Venom's in. I get thrown up into the air. Immediately use my jump and reposition onto this high ground. You're gonna start seeing a lot of repositioning using my jump from this point on, trying to constantly move myself around the map. So I take this high ground, which is a pretty damn good position for me to be in. And then Punisher wants me. I can't quite knock him off the edge, but you know, it's okay. So as soon as I see this Punisher, I use my jump to try to back off a little bit, but I don't think I do enough here. I kind of just like do this pathetic little 2-centimeter jump and assume that'll be enough to keep him off me. And then I get shotgunned to death. Yeah, my Psylocke does get him, but I definitely need to play a little bit safer there. Yeah, so I pop for the Punisher ult, as well as to isolate this Venom. Venom's on me again, so I push him off and I drop onto the low ground. Okay, so risky positioning when I dropped onto the low ground, but using my jump to get out was smart. So Venom's on me, so I push him off so that it's going to take longer for him to get back. I drop to low ground, helping my Moon Knight. As soon as I get shot, I use my jump and I go back to high ground. Look at this spot that I'm in now. Venom's over here. Groot's down here. Hela's over here. The rest of their team's like over that way. And Punisher is looking at me very scarily. He is on me. So I drop back down. And I start backing up to my rocket. And we have enough pressure on that Punisher that he's not able to just keep running at me for free. So it's a lot of like standing in weird spots and constantly running around. Like I'm just constantly playing cat and mouse with this Punisher. But as long as he doesn't kill me, I mean, that's a W. And then we all jump him because he's way overextended and he dies. So like this constant cycle of going between the high ground to the low ground, back to the high ground, and then jumping back down, playing a new corner. Because I have already at this point, because I know they're diving, and I already at this point have played this corner, and I just got dove out of it. Because of that, I know that they're going to anticipate me being here. So I take a new angle, and I play this right side height, which is also a pretty good spot to be in. I see the Punisher looking for me, and do you guys see how they're not actually looking at this side? Like, look, if you're this Punisher, you're looking at that high ground, right? Let's see what he does. So he's looking, rather than for me, he's looking at my rocket because my rocket's in a much more accessible position over here. If he wants to get me on that staircase, he has to run through like my whole team. So I'm fairly safe up here. I jumped down just to try to help my Moon Knight. I think I wasted jump there. I didn't need that. I tried to kill the Hela, but she's popping. Unfortunate. Oh, that was, okay. So Hela's an ult. I just get jumped because I used my jump for silly reasons. Because I used it right here for shits and giggles. I die. It's why I say, guys, don't press your jump for fun. It's not fun. It'll only bring you misery. Like this. Do you want this to be you? No. Don't press your jump unless you need it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I get scared here. Venom's on me. I don't have jump. My co-healer's not next to me. Pink is dying. I pop my ult. I think a lot this game I felt like I needed to pop my ultimate or defensive reasons just to like save myself or somebody else. But I definitely think I could have saved there. I think I needed to trust my rocket a bit more. At this point, I'm like deciding where to play, and I think I liked this staircase. The staircase felt pretty safe and pretty hard to push. Unfortunately, pretty quickly, I'm forced off because my Moon Knight is very far from me. So I'm forced to use my jump to come help him. But once again, trusting my rocket, look, they killed the guy and this guy's alive. My rocket got him. So I go back to the high ground once again. Why did I use my jump? Easy, why are you pressing your freaking jump? Your flarking jump. You just click this button because it's fun. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm on high ground now. This is pretty scary because they're in Luna ult and we don't like that. But don't worry because I'm goated with the sauce. Look at this greedy ass play. I'm being a greedy little sea star and then I get killed for it. What else did I expect here? I wanted to fucking throw that Groot off the edge and watch him fall to his death. Instead, I pushed him against a wall and then he tangled me up in his roots. But that's okay because my team's goated. Look at this shit. It don't even matter that I die because look at this. They have it handled. So yeah, that'll be it for this little VOD review session. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my gameplay, and I wish you guys the best of luck in your own games. Let's get that rank up, yeah? I hope that you guys were able to learn something from this. I know that I made quite a few mistakes in that game, but it was a very strange game. I mean, I've never had a Punisher dive me with a shotgun like this before, but with some adjusting, we were able to pull through. Again, it's okay to make mistakes, just do your best to learn from them. Also, learn from mine as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.